This is Cindy Cisneros from Creatively LLC, and this is the Create Well Minutecast, episode 84. And I want to talk today about coping. I've written different articles about coping. Some of them say, stop coping, pretty definitively. And some of them say, please allow yourself to cope very purposefully. And so I want to talk briefly about both of those things. And really what I need to say to you about coping is, cope with intention. Coping is not something to be done forever. Coping is something that we do intentionally at periods of overwhelm, at times when we have more going on than we can manage, at times when there are more feelings and events present than we can deal with at one time. But there are also times when intentionally we need to set those coping skills aside and move through whatever the things were that we were coping with. And so the important delineation here is knowing when it's time to grow and when it's time to cope. And this is not an easy thing, and this is sometimes not a decision to make by yourself. So what I want you to know is that there's a difference. There's a difference when it's time to grow, and there's a difference when it's time to cope. How do you know when to use which? If you don't feel profound clarity about that choice, that's when it's time to come talk to me. That's when creativity counseling is here for you. And if you don't feel fluid on coping or pushing through and being able to go back and forth, that would be beautiful to have that skill in your life. And I would love to support you on how to do that. There's resources on my website, creativelyllc.com, and I will link both coping skill articles to this post.